So I own a care home, registered for 12 people. Having said that, I've worked with larger numbers of service users. The paperwork is absolutely massive in the care industry now, and with Ehealthtracker this helps free up so much more time that we can spend with service users.
My name is Robin Gunson. I work for Spectrum, which is a charity that supports people who experience autism and Asperger's syndrome. We have around 26 residential care homes and a school. So we have a real need for a process that helps us work within the Mental Capacity Act, DOLS and the best interest processes. Where we became aware of the Ehealthtracker product, and once I'd seen the online platform, I was very keen to actually roll it out across all our organisation. So we spent quite a bit of time training the managers and the frontline direct care staff, ensuring that it's in the induction process for new team members. So everybody has an understanding of, one, the requirements of the Mental Capacity Act, and how we respond to that, because a large proportion of the people who we do services for have issues around mental capacity. The benefits from the online process have been very considerable for us, because we have around about 500 team members working with about 100 service users, so the numbers of best interest decisions that could be taking place are actually very, very large. So anything that helps us address that and then have an appropriate data trail for our service purchasers and commissioners is a boon to us. And the use of the Ehealthtracker and the clever way it actually populates other forms within the suite, which then negates the need for you to have to repeat information, has also been a considerable time saver.
I use Ehealthtracker because it's a simplified format that's easy to follow, and it's recognised by our regulatory bodies, CQC and the boroughs that we have contracts with. Before Ehealthtracker, it could take us considerable time, maybe a few days, to do assessments, to construct a tool that would be accepted by boroughs. But now that we're using the Ehealthtracker, it's done in considerably less time, probably a couple of hours, we can complete an assessment.
My role is that of a learning and development facilitator, and I'm also a job coach. With regards to mental capacity, I do a lot of training on mental capacity, how to use the Act, its practical application. One of the things that we have found is that people come on the course, love the course, go back, and it was, oh, what was it that we had to do? The eTracker really helps with embedding that learning. So it gives people a tool that they can go, oh yeah, we've got to remember those 5 principles, or we need to be thinking about this, or we need to be thinking about that. And I've absolutely found the eTracker as being a way to support people with that further learning. One benefit for me as a trainer, actually I can use it as a support tool within a training session. So when people are going, oh, because people get really scared about forms, so it's not just the practice of carrying out a capacity assessment, it's then about, well, how do we record it, and what information should we be recording? So by demonstrating the eTracker to people within a learning and development environment, it takes some of that fear away. So it's a really good tool to use as a facilitator of training, but it's also then back in the workplace, it's reducing the fear of a practitioner going, have I recorded this properly? Have I put sufficient information in there? Does it make sense? Because it's those things that get in the way for people. And so their practice kind of gets skewed because they're more worried about how they're recording it than the actual practical application of it.